Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. Email them to tips@channel3000.com. Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Spring of Deception has arrived.
Spring of Deception has arrived. And February went out like a lion.
I know.
And March came in like a lamb.
Yes,
so
isn't that wild?
It was weird.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens at the end of the month.
Weird times, but you never know what you're going to get here in Wisconsin. And
I
I think
know.
a lot of folks are thinking spring. We already have a ton of questions.
Yes.
You've got an Easter cactus
I
here.
did bring an Easter cactus. We always talk about the difference between Thanksgiving cactus and Christmas cactus. And this is the third of the ornamental sort of flowering cactus. And this one has no lobes at all.
Oh, okay.
On the leaves. So Thanksgiving cactus have the little spines.
Yeah.
And then Christmas cactus are lobed, and then these are just smooth and rounded.
That's so cool.
That's how you tell the difference.
I like to see the differences.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the questions now. We're going to start with Deb. Deb says she has native grasses and flowers planted in her gardens. Should she cut them back, and if so, when?
Okay, so native wildflowers you can cut back anytime. A lot of people leave them up because a lot of insects and things lay eggs. Pollinators lay eggs in the stems and whatnot. Grasses are a little different because if native grasses come up and you haven't cut them back yet, they're impossible to clean out. So I would say for that, I would take a pair of pruners and go out and cut back them to about 2 to 3 inches. Leave a little bit of stubble in case there's anything overwintering under there. But then when the new grass blades come up, you won't have to separate the good from the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always not easy.
Not easy.
All right, we're going to go to Connie now. Connie says she has a peace lily that is not doing well. She thinks she needs to repot it. Can she do that when the lily is not flowering?
Yes, you can. And now is the time to do that. Days are getting longer. Make sure that your new pot isn't any more than 2 inches bigger than your old pot. Use some good soilless potting mix. And sometimes peace lilies react to the salts in our water, so maybe let your water settle overnight before you water it. Just put it in a pitcher or a bottle, watering can, and let it settle.
All right. Lynn says she has rose bushes that she transplanted from her mother's home when she passed away nearly 15 years ago. Every year they grow well and fill out, but they don't bloom. Can you help?
I suspect that your mom's roses were hybrid roses, meaning that they had a graft union. And at some point, when you replanted them, either they didn't go deep enough, but everything above that graft union died. And so what you're getting is a lot of really vigorous growth from the roots themselves. Grafted roses are always the rose you want, attached to a really vigorous rootstock that is made for hardiness, but not for flowering.
Gotcha.
So unfortunately, if it's been 15 years and they're super healthy, I would say that you've got rootstock that's growing and not your mom's roses.
All right, question number 4 comes from Sonia. Sonia is wondering if you can still plant fall bulbs as long as they have been chilled from January on. She has some leftovers from her fall planting.
Yeah, go ahead and put that, make sure you give them a little squish to make sure that they're not dried out or really mushy, and go ahead and plant them. You may or may not get flowers this year, but they'll grow and set flowers for next year.
All right, and I think we can get one more question here. Susan wants to know when is a good time to do a substantial trim back on her, is that yew plants?
Yews, yes. Susan, you're gonna wanna wait and do that in late June or early July after the new growth has come out and has started to darken.
All right, good questions today.
Yeah, lots
Lisa?
of different questions.
Yes.
Good things to be doing now.
I know.
Planting,
there you go.
pruning, all those things.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Thank you.